Hey loves, I finally did it after almost 3 years, a successful wash and go. Super in depth, check this out. As always, you guys know I like to go in with freshly shampooed hair. I did condition as well, but you want to make sure your hair is extremely clarified before you do a wash and go, especially as someone who is heavy-handed with products. I like to just shampoo my hair for every style I'm about to get ready to do because I just feel like my hair works a lot better. So thank you later on that. Make sure you do that. So I'm going to section off my hair. Now with this wash and go, it is strictly based on my entire technique. So pay very close attention to every step that I'm doing. So in the front, I like to section off front 2 sections and work in 2 large sections in the back. And I kind of like to work my way from back to front. I'm going to go in with the Cream of Nature Strength and Shine leave-in conditioner and just spray that all over my hair. Now, everything that I'm applying in this order, I do this to all of the sections. And then I'm going to go in with the Cream of Nature Curl Activating Cream. Now, you can skip the leave-in conditioner part because this curl activating cream is pretty thick, but I just wanted to add in, an extra layer of moisture. So I'm going to smooth that all in my hair. I'm going in for a second round of pumps because, it's a larger section. So I want to make sure that entire section is coated well with this curl activating cream. Now, I absolutely love this product. It has a great hold. Like, honestly, you could get away with just using this alone, especially if you have finer hair. I just like this because it really does a great job of already defining and kind of getting the shape of your curls going. So I'm just making sure I rub that through or kind of rake it through first, and then I'm going to smooth it. And I'm going in with the Pattern Brush by Tracee Ellis Ross. I was looking for a new dimming brush, you guys, but I came across this at Ulta Beauty and I absolutely love it. I swear by it because I am pretty sure this is what made my wash and go super springy compared to the last video that you guys saw that I had the wash and go. This wash and go turned out 10 times better. So I'm going to start off in smaller sections within that section. And I parted it across horizontally. And I'm going in with the dimming brush or the pattern brush to clump the curls first. And then I'm going to go in with my Camille Rose Natural Spiked Honey Mousse. Now, you guys, this is acting as my styler. So instead of using gel, this will replace the gel. And I love using a foaming mousse because it allows your hair to kind of have that fro look on the first day, honestly, and it's just not as heavy, but it also has a great hold. Now, mind you, this paired with the curl activating cream, it is a phenomenal hold. Like, honestly, it almost had like a cast at the end, which I'm going to mention. But after I apply that foaming mousse, I go back in with the brush, define that section, kind of rake it through. And if I see any curls that are, kind of acting a little wonky, I do go in and kind of coil them a little bit and then scrunch. So again, in this back section, I apply the curl activator cream over the entire section, go in with the foaming mousse per small section, and then I'm taking the pattern brush and defining the curls. Now, one thing that I'm also doing is as I'm going through each small section, when I'm combing with the brush, I like to go through it a few times to smooth and detangle, but when I get ready to be done with it, I like to comb up under it. Now, the reason I do that is because I noticed as I was defining the curls, if I am combing upward and away from my face, it creates volume in the roots. And this is how the section looks when I am done defining all the curls. Don't mind a lot of the product kind of sitting on your hair. It is going to dry up and soak in. And that is one key tip I can honestly say. Once I'm done with my entire head, I'm going to let all the products sit and set and marinate on my hair for about 30 to 45 minutes before I go in and diffuse it. Now, I wanted to show you guys this side of my head. This bottom section is still kind of stressed. It doesn't curl as much as the other sections. So I will have to continue to grow that out and trim it off. But to kind of help form the curls more, I just scrunch a lot and I make sure to coil it. And I'm going to show you guys how to camouflage areas that kind of still look like that as well. Okay, now the front section. This is extremely crucial. I divided it in 3 sections, 1 in the middle and 2 on the sides. And I do it this way because this is the key to creating that nice fro look, okay? Now I'm going to go in and apply the same order of products, the curl activating cream and the foaming mousse, but you saw how I didn't do horizontal parting. This time I'm going to do vertical parting. And the reason I do this is because as I apply the foaming mousse and I get ready to define the curls, I'm going to comb outward and away from my face. This also creates more volume. So instead of combing down, you don't want to do that, because if you comb down, your curls are going to form down and they're just going to, you know, be kind of droopy down. But me combing them away from the face not only creates separate sections, but it just creates a lot of volume. And you'll see that as I get ready to diffuse my hair. And now for my favorite section, the top section. This is what creates my nice little round fro look. And again, here, the same order. I go in with the leave-in conditioner, curl activating cream, and foaming mousse, but I go back to horizontal parting. And the reason I do that is to create more volume. So as I'm going to define with the pattern brush, I comb up and away from my face. And in this section, I also go in and scrunch a lot more because I like the front to be very springy. Now the key with these wash and goes is I've noticed how the roots almost look like as if it doesn't really want to curl. And I don't know if you guys could notice as I was defining the other sections, it kind of had this deceiving look. But as you define it and then just let the curls do what it wants to do and just leave it alone, it starts to curl up by itself. And I just feel like that's magic. Like curls are literally just magic. It looks like it doesn't want to do anything, and then you leave it alone and you turn around and look, and boom, they're curling up. So yeah, that is pretty much all I do as far as defining it. Now, after this, I like to just go in and scrunch and scrunch and scrunch and scrunch away just to kind of make them a little bit more springier. And I do kind of go back in with a little bit more foaming mousse on my hands as I scrunch my hair. But the key right here is after this, I leave my hair alone and I let the products set in my hair for a good 30 to 45 minutes. And honestly, the longer, the better. Really, that's the key, because if you go in and diffuse it right away, I guarantee it will be a big frizz ball. Now for me, in the sake of this video, I ended up going to go get some food. So this is my hair an hour later, and I would say it's about like maybe 70% dry. So I'm going to go in with my diffuser, and this is just a Chi blow dryer with a diffuser attachment, and I go in on medium heat, medium speed. Now, let me know in the comment section down below, you guys, if you want me to do an in-depth diffusing tutorial. But the key with me is I like to tilt my head over and just kind of go in upward motions to create more volume and bounce. And I like to go around and hold 15 seconds in each section just to make sure I'm distributing heat evenly around my head. Now for me, I don't diffuse my hair 100% dry. You can, but for me, in the sake of this video, I just made it to where my hair was about 90% dry, and then I just pineapple it up and go to bed, and then it's pretty much dry by the next day. But this right here is also the key to it being like having that fro look, or fro shape I should say. It's really just all in the technique, and that's why I think I probably should make a separate video on how I'm drying it, because I really do feel like that aided in the volume. But yeah, that is pretty much all I do as far as drying it. And then I'm going to go in with some edge control and put that on the nape of my neck and around my edges, because I'm going to tie my hair up, y'all. And it's really simple. Like honestly, I've felt very liberated since I've done my wash and goes. But right here, I'm showing you guys why I did 3 separate sections in the front, because if you want the front bang look, boom, you can do it. Or if you want a side part on either side, you literally can do that, because you made it versatile when you separated it like that. But that is pretty much it. Just pineappling it up, adding my edge control. Then I'm going to tie it down in my scarf and go to bed, you guys. And that is it. Alright, you guys, so it is the next day. This is what I would consider first day hair when it is completely dry the next day. And I haven't picked it out or anything, but I wanted to show you guys. This is exactly why I decided to do the 3 sections of defining in the front, because now I have the option to flip it over to this side if I want it this way, or I can find that little other side and rock it over on this side if I want to, you know, just play around with the curls to kind of like get it to sit how you want. And again, this is without picking, and I will say that I like it on this side a little bit better, this wash and go round. I did rock it the other way, but I'm obsessed. So just to show you guys up close, and there are some frizzy areas, but I'll probably just touch those up later. And honestly, I don't really care too much about shrinkage or frizz, because I feel like that aids in creating that nice big voluminous fro look, which I love. You know, there's a difference between girl, you need to redo your hair frizz, and girl, your hair is cute frizz, you know. So what I'm gonna do now is take a little oil, and I have this Canvas Hair Blossom Serum oil. I love this, and it smells good. Now I will say with this product combination, it's a little sticky, but I'm just gonna kind of just scrunch it in. But I will say with this product combination, I feel like it had a little bit of a cast hold to it, which is totally fine. I just like that it's not gel, and this is why I like using foaming mousse, because look at that volume. Like, it's just so automatic. It's amazing. And honestly, I low-key feel like I don't want to pick it out, but I am for the purpose of this video. So what I'm just gonna do, same thing how I would pick out my braiders or twist outs, just simply come in at the root and comb a little bit and up, because again, the volume is in the inside. You don't want to comb all the way through. You want to leave those defined pieces. See, I'm only just going to do a little bit for y'all, because I'll let it grow throughout the week and document and show y'all. See, I got a bunch of long pieces in the back, so I like to mimic and show how to get it very round and how to kind of like make it sit in the way you want it to sit, is by taking large bobby pins, especially if you want to create that faux bang look. This is exactly how I do it. I take the large bobby pins and I start with the bang section first. Now you see when I put the edge control on last night, you guys, this is how it just kind of makes it super smooth when you take it down from your pineapple in the morning. But I'm just going to bobby pin up right here to kind of create some height, you see, and it kind of brings it up to kind of be out of my eyes in a way. And then you just kind of pull down to how you want to sit. Then what I like to do is go in on the side, kind of just pin it back a little bit, kind of tiny bit behind my ears, makes it a little bit rounder. Coming to this side, same thing, made it a little bit rounder and a little bit out of my face, kind of showed the little earrings a little bit, you know. And then last but not least, I take one more, and I showed you guys where this side is a little bit stressed. The curls under here, you know, they're not as, you know, springy like on this side. So what I like to do is bring that up to kind of be a little bit more even underneath. Boom, it kind of brings it up and makes it appear as if it's on the same level as this side. But that is pretty much it, you guys. I'm super obsessed with this wash and go. Like, I literally can't believe this. Love this product combination. I can already tell that this looks 10 times better than my last one that I showed you guys when I was talking about my product combinations. I just feel like with, you know, your curls, it's all about training them, and I do feel like wash and goes do get better with time. So I hope this was super duper helpful. Again, I'm going to show you guys clips throughout the week in this video, but yeah, I'm going to make way more wash and go videos now, so don't think this is the last. The one and only. It's going to be tons more with different product combinations and tips and tricks. And again, all I do at night is just simply pineapple it the same way that I just showed you guys how I did after I diffused it. Okay, boom. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below, and I will talk to you guys in the next video. Bye.